know, last we left off, our lovely party people, were in the Senate of Taldor. They got attacked by someone, and suddenly they were teleported down into some strange rooms that they uncovered. They did a possibly not that easy puzzle.
Hush.
In which they found some goodies and then made their way out into a hallway, which is really simplifying everything. But as our lovely party began progressing into the hallway, for no reason whatsoever, I would like initiative, please.
To keep track of our movements, of course.
Of course. And we're actually going to stick to how much movement you have.
Less
Wow,
than
that was a
5
bad
minutes,
initiative.
I'm already crying.
Okay, well, it was not that bad. I just did that to get myself on the board.
Of course. Mia didn't click on their token. Oh, well, now there's two of you. I gotta add you to the turn order.
I only see Lucia's health.
You see that because I gave you access to that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So I could help troubleshoot. Never mind.
I'm gonna keep that there so you can help troubleshoot in the future.
Yes, please.
I will disregard the health.
Mia, you're first. Who is probably a good question, so I can give you light. Who took that lantern before? Y'all remember the lantern?
I feel like it was me.
I passed it to Lucia.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, go forth, people, while I look up the light source of a hooded lantern in Pathfinder.
Okay, so I will step into the hallway a bit. So I have 30 feet of movement? Question mark. Yep, 30 feet. So I will go 5, excuse me, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then, since I don't have much light as of right now, can I roll a perception check to see if I hear anything as I get out into the hallway?
Sure, you may indeed.
7.
You hear your own footsteps.
Oh, good. I only hear my own footsteps. I will remain quiet and just very, turn back to everybody and give everybody each an individual, small wave to have them progress forward, but encouraging them all to kind of come one at a time.
All right, well, Hugh, you are next.
Okay, suppose I'm just gonna take maybe 4 to 1, 3. And then just in case I'll just have my suppose I'll just have my kunai drawn out just in case.
Okay. Yes.
That's all I can do.
Yeah. So, stepping here, is all I see just, what is this, like a hallway and one door?
Mm-hmm. What you see is what you see. Yep. Until
Okay.
the people with light enter.
Getting this stairway went up, right?
Yes.
Can I see if I can hear anything?
You can roll a perception.
Yay. Oh, that's not bad.
You can hear a couple of voices. The closest sound like they're coming from this direction.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of put my index finger to my lips. Shh. I think there's somebody over this way. And then, yeah, that's my turn.
Aravid.
Okay, well, I'm gonna make you hate me already. I'm gonna do 5, 10, and then gonna look at me and just say, I work better with my hands clear except for this. It doesn't seem to really matter what's in your hands, and I pass off the torch to Mia.
Sure. Seems fun.
And now that you have light sources in this hall, chiseled stone statues of Taldan phalanx soldiers stand atop plinths in the outer corners, visible from any point in this ominous hall, now with light. Sturdy wooden doors line the outer edge of the hall, 2 to the east and 2 to the south. 2 to the south, 2 to the west, and a single larger door to the north.
20, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it's not my light source anymore.
Nope. And I took it off you, and I'm giving it to Mia.
I guess I can roll a stealth just so that I try my best not to make sound when I step.
Sure.
There's not really anywhere I can get out of view, but to try and like hide my sound.
Mm-hmm.
+7, 21.
You are as stealthy as can be walking around in an open hallway. You are able to, be on your tiptoes and move. You're not pressing any tiles that are suddenly going to crumble beneath your feet, Indiana Jones.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like a... I guess I kind of did some other stuff, so yeah, turn over for now.
Luja.
Okay. Chia's going to move up next to Mia, sort of look at all the doors, and just whisper, hopefully loud enough for everybody to hear, but mainly for Mia, and say, let me see if any of these doors are trapped by magic. And I'm going to go ahead and cast Detect Magic. And in round 1, just presence or absence of magical auras. So I'm just kind of, slowly turning, looking at the door. They're mimics. Guys, the doors are mimics.
I realized I was muted. What direction are you aiming your 60-foot cone?
I'm going to look down the east first. So I'm catching those 2 doors.
Okay. You do not catch anything magical.
Right? I will relay that.
And then, at the top, we're back to Mia.
I missed what direction she pointed and said that they weren't magical. Was
East.
it to a...
East.
Okay, that way.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
So Mia will give a small nod and actually start that way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And can I roll another perception check?
You can.
7s today.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really hear anything. You don't hear the supposed talking that your ally heard.
Okay, I know what I want to do on my next turn. Okay. Yep.
You.
I'm gonna. Guess I'm gonna go follow Nervid, and I'm also gonna try to make sure I don't make too much noise and try to stealth.
Okay.
Could I give him a bonus because I showed him where to walk?
Sure.
Yeah, circumstance.
Um, and
You
how much is the
follow.
circumstance bonus?
I don't think you're gonna need any bonuses.
Okay.
But we want to know if he disappears out of the game.
You disappear out of the game and you have to make a new character.
Oh no!
You're
You are
welcome.
able to follow in his steps nice and sneakily. Anything else?
Let's see. Am I am I still able to do like a perception check, or I'm gonna have to wait till next turn?
You can do a perception check.
Right, might as well. Let's see if I can detect anything.
No, that's a sevens, huh?
What the heck, you guys?
Triple sevens. Nope, you don't hear anything. So,
Alright.
next person.
All right, wait up for me. I'm gonna roll a 7 too. So these are statues, you said?
Those are doors.
Oh, those are doors. Okay.
There are
So-
statues in each corner of the
okay.
hallway.
Okay, the corners. I'm gonna step over here and listen to the door.
Sure. Give me perception.
Oh, that's not a 7.
That isn't a 7. Let us see here. You can hear two voices, very hushed, talking to each other. The first voice says, let's see here. Yes, you hear the first voice saying, how did we get here? Did you know a way out? And the other voice, which you recognize as the first voice you don't recognize, the second voice you recognize as Malphine Trant, saying, no, I don't know how we got here. Just shut up and wait.
I tap Mia on the shoulder and kind of make a half disgusted face. And like I mouth Malphine's in there.
Mia raises up a single hand and just cracks one knuckle after the other.
Oh, okay. That's not the direction that I was planning on going. I continue whispering. But with the rest of my movement, can I do that, or did that take an action that breaks up my movement?
What?
Oh, because I took 20 feet of movement. I was hoping to get to the corner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Aravid.
Okay, well, light is fast leaving, but at least I can listen to things. So let's see. 5, 10, and then based on where I saw the wall, I'm going to stop myself there. 15.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I'll listen to my right, see what's up there.
Sure.
+6. Damn. 21.
21. Let us see. Yeah, so you hear a couple of voices to the north. Not, feeling around the wall, you do feel a door next to you. It doesn't sound like they're coming from behind there, but further down. You hear a few voices discussing with each other. Those creatures might still be out there. We can't leave yet. Oh, but we have to go back to get Lord Mansham's body. What happened to him? We can't go out. We can't.
Okay. I didn't exactly interact with partygoers, so I'm not even going to try to identify them.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'll use the badge to connect to Hugh and just say, door here, and there are some more partygoers up ahead.
I respond back. Oh well, you used the badge, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. I use the badge as like, all right, or understood.
I guess I'll be in front of the door. That'll be that.
All right, Lucia.
Okay, I would like to detect magic again at the 2 doors to the west.
Okay. Detect magic. This is round 2.
Well, I would count it as I'm switching targets, so I don't know if you want to just count that as a first round for those 2 doors. Up to you. If you feel like being nice, I'll take it.
It is the same thing. You do not detect anything
Okay.
other than what would be on party members.
Okay. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that would certainly be within my my view, though. Who's lighting up? Where are they lighting up?
Well, considering, I think, unless masterwork items are just better crafted items, they would be lighting up on your 2 allies who went down that way.
Oh, okay. I mean, this isn't a surprise. Okay.
Or whoever took the stick or spoon.
The spoon stick.
Anything else from you?
No, I'm going to stay right where I am with the lantern.
At the top of the
I mean,
round.
sorry. I guess that door to the north is within my range, right? Will you
Yes.
include that or not?
You do not get anything magical.
Okay, thank you.
At the top of the round. Let's just put some fun music on, shall we? Let's see. Hold on. I don't have battle music. How dare I? Unbelievable. Here, we're gonna use this, and we're just gonna deal with it. We're just gonna deal with this for now. It doesn't fit whatsoever, but we're just gonna deal with it. Because coming from the wall behind Mia is a lovely little creature.
Oh, cute.
Look at that guy.
It do be a guy
That looks like stone.
that looks exactly like the wall.
Reminds me of a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Well, it's not, okay?
Mia, you are able to see this creature emanating from the wall. Like, it fully comes through the wall, claws ready to strike, but it is you first.
Okay, cool. So I got a new nifty feature with my level up called Brawler's Fury. Flurry, thank you. Brawler's Flurry. So I have essentially 2-weapon fighting, but I don't have to use 2 different weapons to use the ability. So I will take a full round action and wail on this guy twice.
Hold on a second. I was just
Love it.
reminded of something. Because that is a thing. Yeah, that is a thing, huh? Surprise rounds are a thing that I died to. I should probably do that. Yeah, that is a good point that I was told by, you can blame the other Pathfinder GM if this kills you, for surprise rounds, because, this creature knew you were here. You didn't know it was here. And remind me how those work again. I just go down the list until it's the creature's turn, and then we go back to the top when everyone's not surprised, because the creature just came out and was like, haha, I'm gonna kill you, I'm a Scooby-Doo villain.
Yep, we got Scooby-Dooed.
Yeah, I apologize. You can Brawler's Flurry when it gets back to you, but the Walco Fiend, or however you pronounce this wild monster, who I can tell you the description, because they have descriptions. It is a torso of a humanoid figure with jagged claws extending outward from the wall. Its features pattern with the texture of the wall around it. As it reaches out to claw at you, Mia Bennett, does a 17 hit you?
Yes. My AC is 16.
You take 5 claw damage.
Okie dokie.
And then boop, boop, blip, blap. Hey, it's back to you.
Hey, look at me with my hardly any health left. Hey. Okay, so I am gonna do the Brawler's Flurry. Ugh. Level 2 can use the Flurry as a full round action. So I get to take an additional attacks that works like Monk's unarmed strike features, but I get to use my strength modifier to all the rolls. So.
Oh.
Yep. So I have the torch in my hand. What style of improvised weapon would you consider that?
I would consider that to be equivalent to like a club.
Okay, so that would be a d6 then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is the first attack for a 21 to hit.
That do be hitting.
For a max of 9 points of damage.
That do be pretty good.
And then the second attack, which already includes the penalty for rolling for doing 2 attacks in a round, is a 14 to hit. Why does that say AC? That's weird.
That do hit.
And that's a 7 for damage.
Yeah, that is hard. That is a hard to see 7.
I'm not sure what's going on there, but that is 7 points of damage.
Okay. Anything else? That was a full round action. Yeah.
Yes, I believe that's it, 'cause I don't think I can get into... I think getting into a stance is a full round action, so... Or as an action, so...
Someone can certainly correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm fairly certain I've done this on my gunslinger. You can full round action and 5-foot step, right?
Yes. And
So-
I think most stances are swift, aren't they?
I don't know either.
I'm not seeing it in my notes that I rolled. If it is, I'll take care of it next round. But if I can make a 5-foot step, that would be great.
You certainly can.
I'm gonna go Mir.
Okay. Hugh Ingram.
I guess I heard like Mia get like slashed and then her immediately like punching whatever slashed her back.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let me... Oh, I'm actually gonna try to do a perception check again to see if like there's another one of these things, like Sumi or Arvid.
Sure. Yeah, you just see the one at the end of the hallway.
Okay. In any case, I'm probably just gonna take 10 steps to Arvid just to get into a defensive position with him.
Alrighty. The Welko Fiend. Well, I mean, they're just gonna try and do this. Well, okay, hold on. I'll be fair. Desmond, what's your dexterity?
My dexterity is 18.
Okay, you go first.
Alright, well, with the target left all by itself, I'm gonna blast it with cold.
Okay.
And while I do that, I'm going to accept a point of burn.
Ooh.
So that my Shroud of Water kicks. So this is for my burn, I believe. Oh wait, no, I don't roll for burn. It's just 1 point per level? Yeah, so I have 2 points of non-lethal damage. Okay. Okay, cold blast. Oh my goodness.
You cold
Hey,
blast
a
the
7.
wall. Yeah, there's another 7.
There's the 7, yeah.
You
Okay.
cold blast the wall and not it.
Okay. Unfortunate, but what can you do?
Anything else?
I don't think so. I've thrown up my Shroud of Water, so I think that's the best I can do.
Alright, the Walco Fiend is gonna try and attack. He's gonna try and attack Mia because, fun fact about them, when they're inside of a wall, their reach is 10 feet. Does a 15 hit Mia?
Miss.
miss. The claws jut out and reach at you, but they do not strike. Erivid.
Okay. Well, No, I'm not going to try to play this safe. I'm going to charge.
Oh.
Get myself all the way down there as a full round action, get a +1 bonus on my attack, and lose 2 AC for the round. Unfortunately, that does mean I stepped from here to here, which is within its threat range. So if it has an attack of opportunity, it gets it.
It will. With its clawy McClarsons for a miss.
Sweet.
For an 8.
And then I will get to attack it. What's my actual bonus? It says +7, so +8 for this attack. Oh, no, come on. I can explain attacks of opportunity later. Well, an 8 + 2 is 10, so that didn't really do much.
No, that does not hit the creature.
Okay. That
Alright.
was a full round action. That's my turn.
Lucia.
Okay, well, out of character, I'm very grateful for Erivid running right in front of me so that my eye would follow where he's going and see this creature and also see that Mia is looking rough. So what I'm going to do is go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and do a little cure like wounds.
Oh shit! Oh snap!
That do be some health.
Yeah, right? Why did it not actually cast it? Yes, I will roll it.
It cast it in the chat.
Did it?
Yeah, it's in the little
It's
text
in
box.
the middle of the text, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's the big
Gotcha.
green 10.
It's the big 10. Alright. Have 10.
Thank you. That is a huge amount. Thank you so much.
Yeah. She
I
just
assume.
grabs your face and goes, be careful.
Those are famous last words right there. Trust me, I know.
Hush. Not
Is
when
that
I say
all?
them. Yes.
Mia.
Okay, great. We're gonna have a little fun. So I'm gonna take another 5-step movement. I'm gonna go back to where I was, blip. And then, as a swift action, I'm gonna roar like a bear, and I'm gonna go into the bear feral strike, which increases my strength by 2. And I want to grapple this fucker and pull him out of the wall.
Interesting.
Because if he can hit, he's got some form of solid for him, and I'm gonna get that bitch out of the wall. So I found stuff about how a grappled creature reacts, but I think it's my attack versus his CMB. CMD. CMB. I think. Oh, CMB roll versus CMD. Oh, okay, gotcha.
So your CMB versus its CMD?
So my roll it's a roll, right? Yeah, it's a roll. So my CMB roll versus his CMD roll. Yeah, I'm waiting for Pi.
I do not believe. Yeah, because what happened with my gunslinger, it wasn't a roll, it was just the CMD number that you have to beat.
Oh, okay. Oh, yep, it's a roll for CMB, but CMD is natural. Okay, cool.
You can certainly try.
21.
Yeah, sure. You grapple it, you grab the Walco Fiend, and you're wanting to pull it out of the wall?
Yep, I want to yank that bitch out of the wall. And if I can, I'm gonna keep him right where he's at, but he's not gonna be in the wall.
You certainly grab onto him, but as you go to yank him from the wall, he does not budge.
Okay, but he's still grappled.
Yes, because he doesn't say he can't be.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, I just like hook him and I have my foot up against the wall and I'm like trying to hold him in place. And I'm just looking at, I'm not saying anything, but I'm just looking at Aravid just ready for him to just stab at this guy as I hold him in place.
Alright. Hugh.
Okay, well, seeing as Aravid ran across the room, I'm gonna try to regroup with everyone else. You're so slow. I guess I'll just do a full turn running. Yeah.
Alright.
That's really all I can do.
Desmond.
Alright, I think I'm gonna position myself. Am I able to cross other players' spaces?
As long as they let you, I don't believe it costs extra movement.
Lucia, may I cross you?
Yes.
Okay.
Some people are in trouble when they cross me, but not you.
Oh, wait a second. It has a 10... Oh, wait. Can it make opportunity attacks while it's grappled?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, because if
I
it
think
can,
it
I'm not
can, but
moving
it
at
already
all.
got an attack of opportunity on me when I charged up,
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. You're right. Okay.
and it cannot make attacks of opportunity.
Okay. I will attempt a cold blast.
Okay.
Please roll better than a 2. Okay, so that's 13 versus touch. Or 2.
It also takes a -2 or a -4 to its dexterity. So
Okay, well, that hits for 2.
It gets better later.
Anything else?
Nope. Nope, that'd be it.
Alright, well, it is very much still alive. Does it being grappled give it any minuses to attacking?
-2 penalty on all attack rolls.
Okay. So it will try and attack its grappler. Well, that's not what I wanted. Oh! Okay, never mind. So yeah, it's gonna try and attack its grappler. Does a 21 hit you, Mia?
Yes.
Yeah.
You take 4 damage from its claws.
Got it.
Aravid.
Okay. Would you consider me by position flanking it? It's okay if it's not. I already got a hello bonus right now.
I'm going to say no because despite where it is, in reality it's more like this.
Gotcha.
because it's coming. It's in the wall.
Okay, so that is
But it,
yeah, I got you.
it needs
It
to
is
be in a square that you can see.
a 19 to hit AC with that -2 to its AC.
That hits.
Yay! So I think I'm at a D6. Yeah. 1d6. 6 damage.
6
piercing.
damage, and the
Piercing
creature is sucked back into the wall.
Hey! Putting that on my list. My kill list.
And as the creature goes back into the wall, you all hear a voice from this door here, not Malphine Trant, saying, "What's going on out there?" And then you hear another voice saying, "Shut up, shut up," which is Malphine Trant's.
Given we are still in turn order,
Mm-hmm.
I used my standard action. I can use my move action, but I can't be in the same square as Lucia. I will walk past and just say as I'm looking around, you can stay in there if you please. Someone will probably come find you eventually. As for us, we're getting out.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Put myself right there.
Lucia.
So Lucia's looking around a little bit frantically. This is not her usual bailiwick. So she looks at Mia and she says, Are there any more? What are we doing? Where should we go?
I don't know if there's any more, but stay close. We need to travel as a group. Splitting up is not good.
Agreed. I really don't want to move too far without Mia, but I'm seeing Aravid going down the hall. So I'm going to 15. Honestly, I'm just going to stay right there.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot something. As you guys are walking all around, you all suddenly hear a voice in your head via the I probably should have given this to you earlier, when you were in the safe rooms. But you all would have gotten a missive in your head from Martella Lothheed, saying, "Where did you all go? I just saw you and several others in the Senate vanish into thin air." And you don't have to wait on your turn. Any of you can respond to that.
So that happened when we got teleported, right?
That would have happened in the safe rooms, yes. So we're going to go back in time a little bit.
Okay, so I'm gonna react as if we're in the safe room. It seems that we've been teleported to some dark place. We're not sure where we are, and I'm not sure where everyone else is. But I believe Aravid is in the room with me.
Yes, I am.
Hearing this, you would hear another quick missive before the sound is cut out, and she would say, "If you're all still alive, do try and find the others that were sent, that vanished. They may be around you." and then we fast forward to where you are now.
Okay, well, in that case, another thing that I would just quickly say to Mia is, do you suppose the princess and our patron are in another puzzle room? Maybe we should give them some hints?
Not 100% sure. I think that was more of a circumstance that we ended up ourselves in. What we should do is clear out this room before we encourage anybody else to come out.
Ah, excellent plan. Okay. And we're caught up.
And we're caught up. And we've taken your turn.
Mm-hmm.
And at the top of the turn, Aravid and Lucia, give me perceptions, please.
Oh, good. Is this dependent on hearing?
It is eyesight.
Okay. No, don't. So this is not rolling, so I will just...
Your perception isn't rolling?
Mm-mm.
That's weird.
Very weird.
Because I was able to roll it.
Listen, dude, it's always something.
Do you want the 14 or the 17?
I'll take the 14. That's the one I rolled.
Okay. Let me roll something. If I can roll something. Okay, well, guess what? Aravid, you're the only one who's not surprised.
Hell yeah, I'm not.
As another Walco fiend emerges from the wall, and maybe I got better music this time. Yes, I do.
Okay, no need to be on 144p, everybody. We're not in an 8-bit dungeon anymore.
Nope. So, this, because of where everyone is, everyone will be surprised. What is your dexterity, Aravid?
17.
You go before the Walco Fiend as another one of these wall-like creatures emerges directly in front of you.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to do something weird. First I'm gonna take my attack, and then after that I'm going to deliberately try to move to incur that attack of opportunity, so that other people can get in and up to it.
Intriguing.
So let's get that attack first. +7. Jesus Christ, I'm on fire. 25.
Yep.
And 7 damage.
Yep.
And then I will not 5-foot step, work my way over here.
All right.
And since
So
that square was threatened, I take an attack of opportunity by moving.
And it misses with a 7.
Okay, good job, Mia. You can come on up here.
Mm-hmm.
That's my turn.
It is his turn now.
Yep.
Or hers. I don't know. It's an it. It's a creature of the wall. Yeah, there. It's gonna claw you.
Okay.
Why wouldn't it?
Oh man, that means its reaction is back. That's
wow, that's slightly better, but also worse because it was a 9.
fine. Damn, that sucks. I'm just parrying this shit super easy.
Yeah, man, just parrying those claws. Lucia.
Okay, Lucia probably, goes, Dykes, she is going to actually fall back and go to there, and I'm going to cast spells. Yes, I'm going to cast guidance on Mia, and I just in my head I have this mental picture of her kind of shoving me a little bit and going, "Go get it, go get it, you got this." So you have
Okay.
guidance
Which I believe is a +1.
to attack, saving throw, or skill check, and you have to
Alright.
use it before making a roll to which it applies.
Alrighty then, Mia.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna go. So, is it the first diagonal step is 5, and then the every next one is 10?
That sounds right.
Is that's okay? So 5, 10, 15, 20.
I do believe he can claw you now.
Okay.
Because he was back.
Yeah.
Does a 23 hit you
Yes.
for 3 claw damage?
Got it. So I'm gonna take a strike at him, and so I have flanking, which is a +2, right?
This is a weird circumstance to say to give flanking because it's part of the wall and it technically has its face to both of you.
Okay, that's fine. So I will use the torch that I'm holding because I haven't pulled out any other weapon yet because I hadn't thought about it and hasn't got to my turn. So I'm gonna hit him with my torch.
Okay.
Oh my god! I don't think that confirms it though. Maybe.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
which
not really
one's-
sure if a
Oh Jesus!
second natural 20 confirms.
No, it totally doesn't.
I totally missed that. So, do you add those two together? I've never gotten a crit on a melee character because I don't play melee. So.
The second one is the crit. The first one is the normal if it doesn't confirm. Of course,
Aw.
you can also always take a card.
Do you have card spy?
I don't.
Hold on, let me send the link.
But for now, do you want to just take the damage until I have?
Yeah, I'll just take the 13 then.
Okay. It goes
Stupid.
back into its wall from whence it came.
Oh,
Hey!
so I just clobber it. And then if I have,
this might be the same one just popping out.
just, and then he's like, "Oh shit, it's back."
Yeah.
I'm gonna flip hands. So I'm gonna put the torch in my left hand, and in my right hand, I'm gonna take out the bent spyglass. And my hits will now come from the spyglass. While in my left hand, I'm gonna hold the torch.
When you smacked it back into the wall, Aravid gave you like a raised eyebrow and nod, like just an approval, and then you pulled out the spyglass and it all went away.
As soon as she pulls it out, and his like, yeah, okay, goes away. She just kind of gives him a look like, what? Like, very, very confused on why it bothers you, outside of the fact that it's benched.
Sorry. Editing over here.
Why are you throwing a dagger at somebody? That's
I'm
rude.
editing. Yeah, I know.
You
And I rolled
hit-
it by accident.
Let's see. Who do you hit? You hit someone. You
The door.
form harakiri and cut open your stomach.
Gosh. Although that seems likely.
I'm actually going to. No, I'm going to keep everyone in turn order. That's what I'm going to do. So we're going to then go to Hugh.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna go follow everyone. So I'm gonna go try to run for where everyone else is. Um, and that's about all I can do.
Desmond.
So I'm gonna take a couple steps, 5, 10. See that there's nothing to cause a commotion. Can I look at the statue?
You can.
Does it look familiar at all?
It looks like a chiseled stone statue of a Taldan phalanx soldier.
Okay, so there's nothing valuable that I can discern from it. I
No.
guess, or location. Okay. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and seeing as how Mia has miraculously cut herself on thin air, I'm going to use my new kinetic healer ability, and I'm just gonna roll my cold blast damage. Why don't I roll like that when I'm attacking things? So you heal for 5 damage, but you take 2 non-lethal damage. No, they're kind of non-lethal damage is on a separate thing, basically. You just keep track of how much non-lethal damage you have, and if it ever exceeds your current hit points, you fall unconscious. Yes, you heal for 5. All right, that's my turn.
Arvid.
Okay. Let's turn around. Still holding my rapier because there's got to be more. 5, 10. Wow. Darkness. 15.
Your old friend.
Yep. And I'm gonna perceive ahead of me. See what I can hear. I
Sure.
suppose.
Yeah.
That one's a 14. Not too great.
With a 14, you don't hear further down the corridor, but you do hear what sounds like a pitiful voice coming from this door. Just like panic in the voice, just saying to themselves, "Oh, how did I get here? I'm not supposed to be here."
Okay. Well, then, while still gazing into the void in front of me, I'm going to say behind me, there are friendlies here. You can make your way out with us, or give it a few minutes and then follow suit. That'll be my turn.
All right, Lucia.
Oh boy. Lucia's pretty rattled. So she's kind of trying to just look around herself meticulously, to hope that nothing jumps out at her. And she is going to catch up to the group here. And she is going to give guidance to, let's see, let's give guidance to, Mia already has it, and I'm forgetting which token is which. Let's go ahead and give guidance to Desmond. And then she's going to use the speaking stone, leaving me 3 out of 10, and say, Martella, We are in a hallway. It appears to be square with many rooms going off of it. There are creatures out here. We are clearing them. If you hear a commotion, it's us. Is the princess with you?
You do not immediately get anything back.
Ah!
You do not immediately get anything back.
She hyperventilates a little bit. That is my turn.
Okay. And I'm actually going to take everyone out of the initiative order now. Leaving from this room, you see a figure kind of very nervously open a door and peek their head out. Who you see is, let me give you a nice little description. You see what looks to be a halfling, a very confused halfling, in the garb of the serving staff from the Senate building. And I'll give you a handout for them. You can see what they look like.
Oh, what a little fellow.
He hops out, is look very, very nervous. He looks like this.
Ah.
And he looks at all of you. And says, I don't know how I got here, but if you can help me get out, I could at most offer you this. And he waves up a little silk hanky and says, it's my favorite silk hanky. It's worth a little bit if you get me out of here.
Why don't you keep it? It'll keep your mental state good.
Thank you. Do you know the way out?
No, but we were at a dead end, so we might as well go where there's not a dead end.
If you don't mind, I think I'll follow you.
Of course.
At the same time, I would like this 4 batch of people to give me a perception check, please. It's very obvious. All of the group, the lot of you see it. From a door down below, you see 2 figures emerge.
No.
Yes.
No.
The first, they don't have a token, but I can certainly describe, hopefully, what they look like. They look to be in clerical attire. They don't actually have a full description outside of a clerical attire. They are I'm just gonna copy and paste what they are. They are one of these. And then the second person leaving the room is Malphine Trant.
Yeah.
And with the 21, 18, even the 12s are very obvious to notice. Despite the manner that she was speaking when you heard her in the room, she comes out, and when she sees your group, she has a look of disappointment on her face. And let me read some here. Yeah, she has a look of like displeasure. But you can also tell that it looks like she has been like horribly crying. Like her eyes are like, that deep red. Like she doesn't look good.
How about that?
So she's not being very noisy. She's done with her crying.
Yeah, she walks out following this cleric.
Okay. Because I was gonna shut her up if she was still crying.
I think you should do whatever you're gonna do. Still, just do it.
Light up here,
Well,
please.
I was gonna emotionally manipulate her,
Oh.
but there doesn't seem to be an opening for that at the moment, so I'll save
Oh.
that for later.
Rats.
Aha, light.
Pew!
Aw, man.
Before Mia would round the corner, she'd give a little wave to Lucia, telling her that she was gonna head down with Aravid. So she knew that she was leaving.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll make my way forward with the boundary of the light and find a blank wall.
Yes, and
Beautiful.
we're gonna go back here still because this cleric is gonna approach you, Lucia, with Malphine trained kind of behind, and is gonna attempt to speak to you.
Okay.
Whether you look at her to read her lips or not, but she does walk up with a manner of "I want to talk."
Yeah, no, since Lucia is still, like, looking around nervously, she would certainly pay attention and do some lip reading.
She walks up, this cleric, and says, I have no idea how the two of us got here, but you and your group seem to know the way out. I can offer my services as a cleric if you allow us to join you. Miss Melphine Trent here. I don't know if she has a lot to offer, but I know personally she can be a bit hard-headed, but if you could put up with her, she recently lost her father, and at the Senate, and yeah, I'm with her.
Well, we would be grateful for your assistance. There are creatures out here coming out of the walls. I have been attempting to help my party. I'm not feeling great myself. Please do come with us. We don't know the way out, but we are attempting to at least clear these hallways as we go so that anyone coming behind us is safe. I understand what you mean about Miss Malphine. We had a bit of an encounter with her earlier, but I would hardly wish for anyone to be trapped here or to die.
And the cleric just looks back at Malphine and kind of shakes her head. She also looks at you, Lucia, who looks kind of hurt. And the cleric will heal you with a cure light wounds. Let me just hold on a second. For 4 HPs.
Ah, thank you. Which I would also say, I thank you. It is probably best for the 3 of us to stay back a ways, but stay alert.
Mm-hmm. She will just nod her head and wave for Malphine to join.
I guess I tap Lucia's shoulder and ask her, we try to tell the other guests that we have come across in like the other rooms to following us, or should we just hope that they decide to finally leave?
I think it might be well if we alert people to what we are doing, and then they can decide whether they would like to venture with us or whether they would prefer someone, I suppose, coming to tell them the coast is clear, although I don't feel as if that is up to us to do.
You can yell down the hallway. I can watch your back. You. But we must move forward.
Yeah, I want to try to avoid yelling just in case if any more of those creatures are still lurking. I think it might be a good idea to make sure that the coast is clear.
I do think knocking on doors as we go past them might be more prudent as opposed to yelling. I would agree. Although these creatures do seem to know that we're here.
Okay. I'll try to cover our rear just in case.
And then I will just turn back to the cleric and say, I should tell you, as we are in a rather precarious situation here, I am deaf, so if you need to speak to me, please tap me on the shoulder if I'm not looking at you.
They nod their head and say, understood. Aravid, give me a perception check, please.
Oh, I'd love to. 20 total.
You notice on this wall here,
Mhm.
seems to be a old-looking and rusted lock.
Okay. Because I was thinking either there's a way out through here, through like a secret door, or there was a stairwell in the central room, but I guess I can try something here. I definitely do not have disabled device, but I can try something.
I will, because I'm a nice person and we're still fresh into this campaign, I will remind you did in the safe rooms, I don't know who's holding it, but you did find a second key that didn't go anywhere.
Oh yeah, that's mine. The little gold key. Yeah, I'll try that.
Hey, what do you know? You try it and open it.
Glass, I think.
You open into a room filled with pristine glass display cases standing along the walls and in the center of this immense rectangular display room. The area is more than 60 feet wide and 40 feet long, with the outer walls covered in glass displays of armor, save near the two northern doors and along the southern wall. Two rusted and decayed suits of armor stand separate, protected in glass cases. Tarnished and discolored weaponry fills the cases in the center of the room. Circles of various sizes have been scratched into the glass and drawn on the walls with chalk and paint.
That's not weird. I don't guess I'll call back. Come on over, there's like a gallery over here.
And I will say each of the NPCs will introduce themselves. Emisto Skullbend introduces himself, and as he hears the shouting, he just looks at everyone and says, maybe all of you go first.
Yes, while people are catching up, we'll take a look inside the display cases in case there's any sort of script or interesting thing in here besides just a display area.
Mm-hmm. And while you're doing that, we're just going to go back to everyone else in the hallway for them to move. And Mistos is going to move to the very back of the group. Let's see. Desmond, give me a perception check. Okay. You don't hear them, but eventually walking into the light and towards the majority of the sound, you do see some nobles approaching. Some noble-looking people approaching.
Do I recognize them from the Senate?
You... Let's see. Let me look at them. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. You do not. But they look like they have the attire of having been there.
Okay. Then I will make the assumption that they were there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ask them. Good, more survivors. Are any of you hurt?
None of us are hurt, but we did, unfortunately, lose Lord Mansham in the attacks when we came here. And another, the female pipes up and says, the woman says, yes, we unfortunately lost Lord Mansham. Do you all look like you know the way out? If you can get us out of here, we are each willing to reward you. We are nobles, after all.
That will be taken into consideration. But we are still currently looking for the path out. Please stay close.
Yes, we will. If you would allow, we will follow you. Is Lucia moving up?
Yeah.
Lucia's got a group following her.
I know, I have a little flock. It's the force of my personality.
As you all get into this room, can I get a perception from Aravid and also Mia if you're looking into the cases? Well, it's not a 7. Aravid, inside some of these cases, you find you see a few things. You see what looks to be a hand axe in one. In another, you see a large steel shield. In another, you find what looks to be some sort of alchemist's lab, if you will. Another holds a couple of glass bottles with old liquid in it. And the final thing you find is a case that holds what looks to be a finely crafted crossbow whose
hello.
Whose brass fittings still glint like new. And on it is a simple brass plaque that reads, Dignity's Barb.
Wow. Does it, and all of this is like well secured behind the glass? It's not like reachable?
Yes. All secured in the glass.
I mean, I'm not lawful good. Got some wonderful trinkets if anyone needs a boost. Don't know why I went Australian there. Slips out a little bit.
It's your heritage. You know, you had family from that side of the world.
Sometimes, you just like code back into it. Anyway, couple of doors on the far wall. I'm gonna listen through it.
Okay.
Check what's going on in Discord.
Yeah. What is everyone doing?
I'm gonna turn to Lucia and make sure she's looking at me. Can you have a detect magic sweep on these items? Not everything is as it seems.
Certainly. I'd be happy to. So can I come forward?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Much everything I would say is within my range. So go ahead and do a little detect magic action.
Yeah. I mean, you got a big old cone. Big old
Yep.
coney cone.
Yep.
All of it seems to be pretty magical. You're getting some
All
big
of it.
old
Okay.
magical vibes on stuff.
Mhm.
As well, depending on how you aim it, the armors in the glass casings.
No. Okay. All right. I will announce that. My word. All of these items have fairly significant auras of magic, despite their condition, including those displays. And my goodness, look at this crossbow.
Looks like it's yours, Aravid says while staring at the door.
And for the sake of things, because it's fun and I feel like it would be propped up in a nice, like, big, like, hey, come see this. We'll say this one is the crossbow casing.
All right. I will say, well, I am currently unarmed and I have some small skill with a crossbow. Mia, darling, would you mind?
Mia's been like staring at this statue for a little while, trying to figure out if she knows like where the armor's from.
Uh-huh.
Could that be a knowledge local?
Sure.
Not a 7. I don't know where it's from.
It's not a 7. It's not a not a 7. But it is a 6.
So what were the armor types?
The armors, I will confirm, are not chain shirts and more that of heavy, like, plate.
Cool, not interested.
Mia will get to about here and then kind of look at Lucia and say, what do you need?
I would love access to that crossbow. And she sort of gestures to the glass case.
Mia will turn her attention to the glass case, walk over. Does it look like something I could just lift off? Or is it like padlocked?
It is locked. They are locked.
Smash
cases.
it! Smash it! Smash it!
I take out a thieves kit. Let me see if I can just what do I need to roll for that?
That is a roll that I know the name of totally right off the top of my head, and I know it exists. It's a thing on the sheet because it's a real roll.
Disable
Sleight of
device.
hand?
Yep,
Yo,
that's the name of it. That's the
Can I
name of
offer,
it.
can I
He's
offer some
spitting
assistance to Hugh?
facts.
You certainly can. If you have disabled device, you can give them your bonus.
Actually, I do, surprisingly enough. I have a +2 for disabled device.
Ooh.
Okay.
So you'll get a +2.
Okay, so whatever this is plus.
Nice.
Wait,
You are indeed able to unlock this casing to the crossbow, the light crossbow labeled Dignity's Barb. As you get your tools in there and you unlock the lock and you throw it open, the two sets of armor suddenly,
no.
with disjointed movements, shatter their glass prisons and step out to attack. And you're all gonna hate me because I think we're gonna cliffhanger on that.
Oh! Whoopsies.
And here is what they look like before we go.
Oh,
Oh
yay.
shit.
Alright.
Never gonna-
Question. Does there happen to be a quiver of bolts along with this crossbow? It's gonna be so funny if there aren't.
It's in the other box.
Why don't we keep that funny answer for next time so it can be extra
Okay.
funny?
That's fair.
Ah!
I hate you, but it's fair.
Haha. And I think, no, I'm gonna steal this from you, Kenzie. I'm really sorry, but I think before we say goodbye to YouTube, I think we should all wish you a happy birthday.
Oh. Happy
So-
birthday, Kenzie!
Happy birthday!
Happy
birthday.
birthday,
Woo.
Kenzie. Happy birthday to the player
birthday.
behind Mia Bennett.
Happy birthday.
Aw.
And
Thank
now
you.
I think I'm also gonna steal it from you, but now I think we can say goodbye to YouTube.
All right, everybody say
Bye,
goodbye to YouTube.
Bye,
Bye, YouTube.
Goodbye, YouTube.
Are you gonna say it? This is your campaign.
It is. You're the birthday girl, and it's my saying, but I'll give you the honors.
Good pie and stay sweet.
Yeah.